All right, to the charts we go. So I'm not too good. So basically, I was like, throughout the weekend, there was, a lot of people, a lot of hopium going on with this little pump that was happening, and a lot of people definitely claiming that this was the bottom. I'm not too convinced at all. Why? Because I have the handy dandy kimono wave. All right. And this is our awesome handmade trading indicator. Way better
Handmade.
than market
Yeah,
market.
whittled.
Yeah.
Whittled.
Yes. Yes. Freeman made it with his own little danglers. This is, way better than Marcus Cipher, way better than Wu Manchu. This is the best damn indicator there is. It's an
This show makes
all-in-one
me
indicator.
cringe. I cringe at my own show.
Yes. I love making you cringe. That's my favorite. Um, but all right, let's move on. That's my little pitch for Kimono Wave. But yeah, the Kimono Wave doesn't really give me a lot of sim goals here. So it's basically on the daily. You know what we're looking for,
And it
really.
sucks. It's not showing me anything. It sucks.
Uh, what's not showing? What? Oh, the date. Oh, the Kimono Wave's not showing me any bullish sentiment. Yes, we have an oversold signal here, but I'm not too convinced of it. We still have a red money flow wave. Looks like VWAP is already starting to pitter patter out there, and we got this giant candle. Now, this isn't an engulfing candle necessarily yet. We would like, in order to say engulfing, it would have to kind of break this level here. But we have 9 hours left, and that's what I'm kind of actually looking out for, to see if that daily candle becomes an engulfing candle, and if it does, I would expect lower lows. Is there anything hopeful on other charts? Not really, or in the other time frames. Here, on the 4 hour, we already challenged the 50 EMA. We have an overbought signal, which means, hey, momentum going down. Looks like VWAP's pointing down, money flow pointing down, which gives me, so I would be looking here on the 4 hour to see if it can hold this level of resistance here, or support. If it could hold this, then hey, we might be seeing some higher prices and breaking through that 50 EMA. But not quite seeing. We're not seeing that yet. 1 hour. Oh, geez, look at this mess. It looks like we're getting an overbought signal already. Just looks like a fake out. So I would. So again, I am not convinced at all that we have reached the bottom. Um, I'd like to see some more confirmations on the higher time frames. Um, that would. Yeah, that would at least prove that. But here, it's not looking too hot. But it's also like, let's take some hopium, huh? Let's take a dose of
Give it
hopium
to
here.
us.
Yes. All right. Well, in this one, okay, so we broke down below the 50 EMA, came back and challenged it, rejected it. We haven't had lower lows right now. So we could see price now break out, and then we would want to see, look at, that's a beautiful W pattern, and we would be retesting the 50 EMA here on the 1 hour charts. So hey, you know what? There's a little hope. There's a little hope that yes, we could be seeing some decent gains here. It's early in the day, so that could be the case. Right now, everything seems pretty down, right? 5% on Bitcoin here. Um, let's see here. On Ethereum, we're down 6. Let's see some major. Do we have any gainers? Looks like AVAX and Mana are down 10% this morning. Um, Again, like here, yeah, even on the 1 hour, you just see like this massive, right? We've really, the 50 EMA has really come underneath the 200 EMA, and it's trying to make its way back up it. So we are, hey, those are positive signs of maybe we're reaching a bottom kind of type deal. But I'm not sold necessarily, right? I'm not sold. Like on the 1 hour here, we have these vector candle zones, and vector candle zone says to me, hey, the price has a good chance of returning to these zones at some point. Okay, because these candles here basically saying, hey, market makers are shorting. Okay, they're betting against the retail traders that are going long right here. All right, so watch out for that. I mean, we have that there on AVAX Mana. Not looking. I mean, hey, at least Mana, if you look at Mana, 50 EMA has crossed the 200 EMA. Right now, price is down
Yeah.
here. So the next move, I would bet, would be to extend away upwards from the 50 EMA. Okay. Why? Because
Opium.
price likes to move away from the 50 EMA and return to the 50 EMA. So I like to see, um, yeah. So I mean, hey, we're nice, clean challenge right here. Definitely holding the 200 EMA right here. Yeah. So I mean, hey, I would bet that we bounce higher. We have this candle zone up here to take. We do have zones down here, but I don't know if we'll get those yet. I mean, here on the 1 hour, we look like some nice little pumpage starting. 4 hour, 4 hour. Give me something, Mana. Nothing. This is bad. So we have, I mean, we could be this could be the exhausted dump, right? This right here could be a dumpage that is exhausted at this point, challenging the 50 EMA here at the 4 hour time frame for Mana. Hey, to me, this is like good sign. This is good entry. Looking, on the 4 hour right now, it doesn't look good, right? Kimono wave. Remember, 4 hour is pretty long on compared to what I'm trading recently. But yeah, it's 1 hour again. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were just at the one. Yes. So it's looking decent. Like I'm thinking, like, man, we could, yeah, it's down 10%. We saw, right? We saw that in the 4 hour. It took that dump down, challenging the 50 MA. Let's see if we get some price action going up. Now we could see what I could see here, right? Is maybe I'd be watching out though too for bearish divergence, right? We have we'll see what happens. This could be interesting, but be watching out some of these tokens today. Man, it looks like it could be getting ready to move. Um, Other ones, geez, yeah, Ape down 10% today. It is at $8 right now. Now on the 1 hour here, oh, right, the doesn't look good. Why? Because we broke down below the 50 MA. We retested it. We rejected off of it. So I would be a little worried that we might see some lower lows. Plus, we have this vector candle zone right here that we could be returning to. So I'm a little pessimistic just staring at the 1 hour here on Ape, even though, yes, we have this green wave here or oversold signal. Looks like we got some positive momentum. But that could have been exhausted already. So you'd have to go down the lower time frames to really see what's going on. But let's go up. Let's go to the higher time frames to see the 4 hour. Yeah, see, so 4 hour came up, challenged the 50 EMA, got a clean rejection off of it. Maybe it bottomed out, but at the same time, this looks kind of it's a newer wave, right? So we could see some lower prices here for Ape. Daily. What did it do over the weekend? Yeah, it just kind of did this little pump like they all kind of did, huh? Yeah, I'm not too convinced. And look, in the daily, we have this blue vector candle zone. Usually the blues, the pinks, those vector candles, they like to be consumed pretty quickly. So usually with these, not all the time, obviously, right? You see these claimed pretty quickly where the price returns to that area. Here it's taken a few days. Is today? Maybe. But it looks like, to me, it looks like Ape could be getting lower. However, we do have a nice green wave going on here. Money flow. I don't have a money flow on this yet. It's probably just too soon for a money flow wave on the daily. Here on the back on the 4 hour, yeah, not looking good. Big thick red money flow, VWAP pointing down. We have an overbought signal, so I would expect lower prices for Ape. So yeah, it's down 11%. How much further can you go? I'm thinking about trading more on on the 1 minute on the Ape, just because it's like, dude, the price volatility is just
Such a degenerate.
crazy right now. I know I am. I am a DJ. But yeah, it doesn't, dude. We have no winners today so far, so I'm sorry, everyone. It's all red.
Unless
I
you're
can't do
shorting,
anything about
then
that.
you're winning across the board.
Well, you should be shorting, yeah. I mean, here right now, the closest thing we have XMR. All right, XMR is challenging the 50 MA, holding its own. We're on the 4 hour. We do look like we're getting an overbought signal, or it did print. We got an overbought signal. So let's see if that's just a fake out and we get some higher prices. Not quite sure why XMR is doing so much better than everyone else. Right now, it's only down 0.5%, while everything else is 5 or more down. Oh gosh. So I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth. I'm sorry. This just looks gross. So XMR though, hey, you know what? It's doing better than a lot of them. Not exactly sure why. Maybe there was some news I didn't know about. But I mean, on a daily, we do want to see some. You don't like that candle. That's a bad candle, but of course it's daily, 9 more hours. So let's see what that candle prints like. But yeah, you'd like to see a challenge to the 50 MA, maybe even come and take this vector candle zone. All right. So because here, right, this big red vector candle is the market makers going long. All right. So we would like to see the price come up here at some point for XMR. Maybe that's this week. Not 100% sure, of course, at all. But hey, yeah, I say this isn't like a great breakout, right? But it's a breakout nonetheless above the 50 MA, coming back down, challenging it, bouncing off of it. So maybe we get, hey, we're in the green now. We're in the green. We have one token in the green. Let's go, XMR. Let's prove. Oh, just kidding. It's back down to red. It'll get there. It'll get there. So as you can see, some tokens look like they're positioned to potentially do better than others today. So yeah, I'm really keeping an eye on these key levels of moving averages here, and seeing which ones are going to be extending away from it in which direction. Because right now there's look like it looks like a lot of prices are at some key levels on challenging the 50 EMA there. That's what I kind of look for. Seeing the price extend away from it, and then trading the price as it comes back to it, that kind of thing. So using that strategy with the kimono wave, man, that's what I've been doing. So we'll see what's happening here in the next few hours, really. And then this might, I don't know if some of them we were looking at, right, mana, we're like, oh, looks like it could be pumping soon here, right? I don't know if it'll reclaim its 10%. It's down right now, but maybe a couple percentage points. You know what I mean? So that's the charts.